Let's move straight to the top story that we're tracking at this hour. Suspense continues over who will be the next Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. The latest news coming in is that the Madras High Court has asked the police to file an affidavit on the MLAs who are lodged at a resort. Earlier today, the Supreme Court declined hearing on a plea seeking to restrain Sasikala from taking oath as the Chief Minister till the disposal of the case. Governor C. Vidyasagar Rao held talks on Thursday with the AIA-DMK General Secretary Sasikala and caretaker Chief Minister OPS amidst the ongoing political turmoil. Sasikala staked claim to form the government soon after O. Paneerselvam met the governor and complained that his resignation was under duress.
நம்முடைய தமிழகத்தினுடைய ஆளுநர் அவர்களை சந்தித்துவிட்டு தமிழகத்திலே நடைபெற்றுக் கொண்டிருக்கின்ற அத்தனை விவரங்களையும் விரிவாக பேசி வந்திருக்கின்றோம். உறுதியாக நல்லது நடக்கும்.
Paneerselvam, who resigned as the Chief Minister on February 5, made explosive claims 2 days after he was forced to resign to clear way for Sasikala to head the state of Tamil Nadu.
நன்றியோடு இன்றைக்கு அவர்களை நாம் வருக 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 என்று நாம் வரவேற்கிறோம்.
Meanwhile, the Sasikala camp has come down heavily on DMK for their support of offer to Paneerselvam and reiterated that it is the DMK that is propping up OPS.
திராவிட முன்னேற்றக் கழகத்தினுடைய ஒருவராக இருக்கிற திருமதி சுப்புலட்சுமி ஜெகதீசன் அவர்கள் ஒரு கருத்தை சொல்லி இருக்கிறார். ஓ பன்னீர்செல்வம் அவர்களுக்கு நாங்கள் ஆதரவு செய்வதற்கு தயாராக இருக்கிறோம், ஆதரவு தர தயாராக இருக்கிறோம் என்று சொல்லி இருக்கிறார். ஓ பன்னீர்செல்வம் அவர்களுக்கு சுப்புலட்சுமி ஜெகதீசன் அவர்கள் திமுகவினுடைய சட்டமன்ற உறுப்பினர்கள் ஆதரவு தருவார்கள் என்று அவர் சொல்லுவார். சில மணி நேரத்திற்கு பிறகு அந்த கட்சியினுடைய செயல் தலைவர், சட்டமன்ற கட்சியின் எதிர்கட்சியினுடைய தலைவர் அவர் சொல்லுவார், இது தனிப்பட்ட கருத்து, இதற்கும் திமுகவிற்கும் தொடர்பில்லை என்று சொல்லுவார். அப்படியானால் சட்டப்பேரவையிலே சட்டமன்ற எதிர்கட்சியினுடைய துணைத் தலைவர் துரைமுருகன் அவர்கள் சொன்னாரே, அப்போது இந்த செயல் தலைவர் மு.க. ஸ்டாலின் அவர்கள் ஏன் மறுக்கவில்லை? அது மட்டுமல்ல, திருச்சியிலே விமான நிலையத்திலே பேசுகிற போது, பேட்டியளிக்கிற போது இதே செயல் தலைவர் சொன்னார், ஓ பன்னீர்செல்வம் முதலமைச்சராக வருவதை நாங்கள் விரும்புகிறோம் என்று சொன்னார். அதற்கு என்ன அர்த்தம்? ஓ பன்னீர்செல்வத்தின் பின்னணியிலே யார் இருக்கிறார்கள்? திராவிட முன்னேற்றக் கழகம் இருக்கிறது.
Meanwhile, we've got our correspondents on the ground at Chennai bringing us up to speed with all the latest that is happening on this particular issue. We've got Archith Sheshadri standing by. Archith, we believe you have spoken to the AIDMK spokesperson Saraswati just about a while ago. What did you pick up from her?
Good afternoon to you, Chaiti. Just a short while ago, we spoke to Saraswati. She is the spokesperson for the AIA-DMK party. Just a moment ago, she was talking to people, addressing some of the speculations that were going back and forth. We asked her, where are the MLAs? Why are they not in communication? And what is going on? There's a lot of rumors back and forth that they may have been abducted by Sasikala. And she told me that they were asked to switch off their phones because they were receiving death threats and life-threatening phone calls, and they are safe. And all of this is just rumors being quelled on by the opposition party, saying that the DMK, the opposition party, is doing all of this to split the AIA-DMK party and causing all this kind of trouble. I also asked her, what specifically did Sasikala talk to Governor Vidyasagar Rao? But she said just because of this is still ongoing and to respect the honorable governor, she couldn't divulge that information. But what she did tell me was that, you know, good news will come and that Chinnamma will prevail as the Chief Minister of the state, and that all of the support that we're seeing, the ground sentiment support coming for Paneerselvam. She says all of that is really elicited by social media support, and there are just so many people in Tamil Nadu that, just like Jayalalitha, Chinnamma is the one that has been beside her for so many years, really be standing by Amma's side, and she will become the next Chief Minister. And about an hour ago, Paneerselvam addressed the media as well, saying that good news is to come later on, and once the MLAs are released, then you'll find out the true story. So lots of back and forth. The blame game has begun. The big question now will be, as everybody is eagerly watching, what will happen, who will become the next Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu.
Right, Archith, you've got Paneerselvam on one side, you've got Sasikala on the other side. There is a lot of on-ground sentiment and a mood that must be created in Chennai between the two leaders. What is your sense of the situation as to what the people of Chennai really want? Who do they really see as their next leader?
Absolutely. You know, in Chennai, at least the ground sentiment that we're getting is that people are behind Paneerselvam, especially after he came out and revealed a lot of those allegations Tuesday night. The surprise move that sent shockwaves through the political community. Of course, Sasikala coming back and saying he is a traitor, he has betrayed the party, and he is doing this to usurp power. But most people that we spoke to say that he is the right man for the job. He's been with Amma for many years. He is qualified, has political experience, and he is someone who's genuine and the only one who can continue Amma's legacy. A lot of people, even here at Poe's Garden where we are, this is where Jayalalitha's home is, and that's where Sasikala is now staying. They're saying that she's a fraud, she has criminal activity, she has a greed for power, and the only reason that she was behind Amma was to grab the Chief Minister's chair. So a lot of back and forth, but again, Sasikala versus Paneerselvam. Sasikala has the numbers going for her with the MLAs. Paneerselvam has the people support. So it really goes down to what happens when those MLAs come out and whose camp they'll choose. So we're waiting to find out about that and what the governor says. Of course, he has met with both of them yesterday and sent his report to the central government.
Right, Archith, while you're tracking the story, even tell us and highlight how the political parties placed in the state vis-a-vis Paneerselvam and Sasikala, especially now the BJP, which is the ruling party at the centre.
You know, it is a political game at the end of it. Everybody is doing this for their own benefit, their own win. What Saraswati told me just a short while ago, I'll reiterate that for some of our viewers. She says that, have you ever seen the opposition party here in Tamil Nadu in its history ever taking sides with the AIADMK? She said that doesn't make sense. The only reason they would do that is to split the party, which is their agenda. Of course, to bring things into perspective, the DMK, many of their spokespeople say they will support Paneerselvam, that he is the one who is qualified for the job. I mean, why would the DMK say that about the AIADMK, the opposition? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So that's what Saraswati clarifies, saying that the DMK wants the party to split and that she is, you know, doing whatever she can to make sure the right person, who she says is Sasikala, should be the one to fill that chair. So a lot happening. Our sources are also saying that the BJP, though, wants Governor Vidyasagar Rao to have Paneerselvam because otherwise there could be a mass chaos, a lot of law and order disconnect here. So again, back and forth between both parties. We'll have to wait and watch who ends up winning that seat.
Right. And Archith, you did mention earlier that there was a massive online campaign that is in favor of O. Paneerselvam as well, and he's getting a lot of on-ground support as well. Now, is this reflecting on the ground as you've been covering this event for so many days? There is indeed a groundswell rather for Paneerselvam as it's being reported. Give us a sense on that.
Most certainly, Chaiti. You know, the ground sentiment certainly seems to be siding Paneerselvam. He really has the people's support behind him. A lot of the women that we spoke to, they were enraged. The emotions running so high, saying that, you know, where was Paneerselvam? You know, he was not even allowed when Jayalalitha was in the hospital. Why did Sasikala guard the hospital, the Apollo Hospital, when Jayalalitha was in the hospital? You know, she taking a lot of heat for this, not even allowing her niece, Jayalalitha's niece, of course, Deepa Jaykumar. So people are saying that, you know, what was Sasikala's agenda? Why didn't she allow people in? Why were there no pictures? Why was there no video? It just seems like, you know, things were very shady. Things sort of, you know, very secret, a lot of secret things happening behind closed doors. So in terms of that, Sasikala is taking a lot of heat. And even now with the MLAs, as we heard the Supreme Court, the Madras High Court asking the police to file a habeas corpus. Where are they? Why were they escorted to an undisclosed locations? So she's really not getting the people's sentiment, at least for now. Again, we'll have to wait and see how all of this pans out. But this is something almost like out of a movie. You know, you can't even predict these storylines that happen. But certainly the ground support is with OPS. Sure,
like you rightly mentioned, a rather clandestine and cagey environment right there as far as that is concerned. Thank you so much, Archith, for bringing us up to speed with all the latest that is happening from Chennai and reporting live from Tamil Nadu and getting us that information minute by minute. Now let's listen in to some more reactions from other parties as well.
Under the Constitution of India, the governor has to see who has made out a prima facie case for majority. Now, by default, it is Sasikala because Paneerselvam is not given a list. And therefore, he has to call her, swear her in, and ask her to take a vote of confidence.